This conference will now be recorded.
So to introduce myself, my name is Raja Shekhar and you can call me Raj, and I'll be taking care of this full stack Java training course. Coming to my experience, I'm having totally 15 plus years of real-time experience and more than 23 years of training experience. And I've even done trainings to major IT companies like TCS, Wipro, Virtusa. To list out, it goes more than 50 companies, right? So this is the background. And the course what we are going to learn here is full stack Java. This course I've divided into some categories. Like initially we start off with core Java, even we call it as Java SC. Java SC. The next one we go with the web technologies, advanced Java, even we call Java EE, and very important category for us, frameworks. Then we'll be going with some of the real-time tools, and finally we go with a project. So these are the contents what we discuss in our course. Let me elaborate more on this. Coming to the first one, core Java, that is Java SC. Java SC stands for Java Standard Edition. Java SC stands for what? Java Standard Edition. Then the main use is used to develop standalone or desktop applications. Used to develop what? Standalone or desktop applications. So can anyone take examples of standalone applications?
Skype.
Yeah, Skype.
MS Office, calculator.
Very good. MS Office, calculator, notepad, paint, all these are desktop applications. Once we install and once we download and install, we need not connect to other system to run the application. They are independent. That's the reason the name has come standalone. Now, in this core Java, we discuss the contents like we initially go with programming concepts. Programming concepts. As maybe some of you or many of you may not have idea on any programming language, or you might have forgot about programming concepts. You might have forgotten. So the people who are not having any programming background, or the people who want to enter into any programming language like C or C++ or Java or .NET or Python, these programming concepts will make you a base here. So to enter into any programming language. So that part we are going to do. Programming concepts initially, which I am going to do in tomorrow's class. Then next we go with the Java introduction. This also will complete tomorrow. Then we'll go with the next and important one, download and install Java. We are going with 20 version. I'll be showing how to go with 20 version. Then developing a Java application at a command prompt. We'll be learning how to develop a Java application at command prompt. So since in my case, my operating system is Windows, I'll be showing you practically at command prompt, but even I'm going to guide you how to work with Mac operating system, how to go with Mac. I'll be sharing the videos where you can know how to go with Mac also. Then download and install Eclipse IDE. So in our course, I'm going to make use of Eclipse IDE to develop Java applications. Then we'll be learning developing a Java application in Eclipse IDE. So this completes our introduction part. Like we'll be knowing what is this Java and how to develop applications. Then next we move to the next one, Java basics. This is the place where we'll be learning more of terminologies of programming, then like keywords, variables, data types, operators, then if statement, switch statement, more of programming. So this is the place where we increase our programming skills and logical skills. And starting from basics, I'm going to give assignments to you. I'll be giving assignments to you, and you can do that assignment and submit. I'll explain how to submit everything when I give my first assignment. So in this, we'll be learning about the meaning of keywords, variables, data types, operators, scanner class, a predefined class, then if statement, switch statement, while loop, do while loop, for loop, like this, more of programming. The next one, we go with arrays. So can anyone say what is the use of arrays? What is an array? What is the use of array?
Used to store values.
Yeah, to store multiple values. Whenever you want to collect some elements into one single variable, we go with arrays. Arrays is used to collect some elements, collect some values. The next and very, very important one for us, Java OOP, means object oriented programming. This is the base for our Java. So if you are good with object oriented programming, understanding remaining topics of Java will be very, very easy for us. So this is the base for us. So in this, we'll be learning about the meaning of classes, objects, this reference, static keyword, then we go with constructors, static keyword, packages, inheritance, polymorphism, final keyword, inner classes, access modifiers, encapsulation, abstract classes, interfaces, like this. So very, very important. This will take totally 5 classes for us. This will take totally 5 classes to complete. Very important base. Now, the next one we go with the land package. The meaning of package is like a folder concept. So where it goes with collection of related classes. It's like a folder. So by default, the package which will get imported to every program is land package. And here we will be learning some of the predefined classes like object class, string class, StringBuffer class, StringBuilder class, math class, wrapper classes like this. Very simple topic. The next and very, very important one, exception handling. So the meaning of exception is like a runtime error. The meaning of exception is like a runtime error. So when you type the program, and in the program, if you do some mistakes, if you are not following the rules of language, we call syntax errors. We call compile time errors, like semicolon missing, curly brace missing, like that. You might have seen some examples, some of you. So those are syntax errors. After typing the code, if you run the program, if you are getting errors, we call them as runtime errors. We call exceptions. Once we get exception, the remaining part of code will not get executed. So it's going to terminate your application. So to avoid that abnormal termination only, we go for exception handling. To develop robust applications, we go with exception handling. The next one, multithreading. Multithreading. So can anyone take examples of multitasking?
Executing with different instances and using the same variable at the same time. For example,
Not related to it. I'm asking multitasking. The
Oh,
example what you have
multitasking.
seen in your operating system. Multitasking.
We can do multiple tasks at a time, like listening video or searching through the website.
Very good, very good. Yeah. So in my case, what I've done, I've opened browser, notepad, go to meeting, like that, opening multiple applications, only multitasking. Like simple example, you are listening to the songs and doing some typing work in Microsoft Word. Opening multiple applications, only multitasking. Then what is a thread here? What is a thread? This is very, very important. You already worked on threads. You already worked it. Like good example is like Gmail. So if you take Gmail, Gmail is a task here. Under this task, how many compose windows can we open in Gmail? One or multiple? In Gmail, how many compose windows can we open?
Multiple.
Multiple, right? We can open multiple compose windows, right? We can do multiple. So every compose, what you do, it's a thread here. The task, the activities, what you do under one task, they are threads. And if you are able to do multiple, then multi-threaded. So the compose windows, what you open multiple, they are your threads here. Threads are part of one task. Then if you go with a compose message, how many attachments can we do? One or multiple? Multiple, right? Again. So if you are doing one attachment, when a first attachment is going on, I can even attach the second. Like that, we can attach multiple. I need not wait, one thing should get completed. And when attachments are going on, I can even type the subject and body of the message, because attachments are also threads here. So threads are part of one task. And the advantage of multi-threading is performance. To increase performance of application, we go with these threads. And one more good example is like GoToMeeting. So if you take GoToMeeting, so GoToMeeting is a task, our GoToMeeting. In that, I can show my screen, it's a thread. I can speak with you, it's a thread. I can record the class, it's a thread, right? So more on this, we'll discuss this one also. Exceptionaling will take 2 classes, multi-threading also takes 2 classes. The next and very, very important one, collections. What is the use of arrays? To collect the elements. Collections are also to collect elements. But the drawback with arrays is like when you go with arrays, we have to mention the size. Means how many elements you want to collect, we have to mention the size over there. Like if I go with the size as 50, so we can collect maximum 50 elements only. We cannot decrease the size, we cannot increase the size, because arrays are what? Fixed. Arrays are fixed. Okay. Then that is a place where we go with collections. When you go with collections, unlimited collection of elements, variable size. That is the use. The next one, we go with some of the concepts like lambda expressions, functional interfaces, Stream API. I cannot elaborate more on this now. Then the next one more simple topic, IO package. IO means input output. The main use of this IO package is like what are the programs we write, the data what we use during runtime, it is temporary data. And where we can store data permanently? In hard disk, either in the form of data files or database tables. So this IO package is mainly used to manage the data files. Then we go with the next one, SQL concepts or database concepts. Using MySQL in our course, I'm going with the MySQL database. Then finally, we go with the JDBC, Java Database Connectivity. So from our Java program, we can connect to the databases. Very, very important topic. Then, once we complete core part, then we move to the next one, web technologies. So this even we call UI design, user interface design, front-end design. In this web technologies, we'll be learning the concepts like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Angular, TypeScript, XML, JSON, and Angular. So these are the web technologies we'll be covering in our course. Angular is very, very important one for us. Now, The next part is Java EE, Advanced Java. Java EE stands for Java Enterprise Edition. Some people even call it as J2EE. Okay, Java Enterprise Edition. The main use is used to develop web applications. It's for web applications like gmail.com, amazon.com, facebook.com. All these are web applications. redbus.com, bookmyshow, all these are web applications. The contents what we discuss here is servlets and JSP. JSP stands for Java Server Pages. The next one, very important category, frameworks. Nowadays, any project we take, we make use of frameworks in that. That much important it is. But to understand frameworks, we should come from this prior background compulsory. Okay. And the frameworks what we are going to discuss in our course is, we go with Hibernate framework, then we go with Spring framework. Even we discuss, let me go with under Spring framework. It's divided into so many modules, but we'll discuss some of the important modules like Spring Core or Bean module, basic module, then Spring DAO module, very important. It's mainly for database connection, data access object, DAO means. Here we go with 3 submodules like Spring JDBC module, Spring ORM module, where we integrate with Hibernate, and Spring Data JPA module. We go with the next one, Spring MVC module, very important. This is mainly used to develop web applications. And one more very important one, Spring Boot module, Spring REST module. This is used to develop REST APIs. The next one, we go with microservices using Spring Boot. We even cover microservices. So during our course, we'll be learning some of the real-time tools in between, like Maven, GitHub, then Lombok, Postman, then JUnit with mocking, like this. Some of the tools we'll be covering. And finally, we are going to do a project using Spring Boot and Angular. So the front end part is taken care by Angular and the back end is done by Spring Boot. The duration of our course goes with 50 to 60 hours. In between 50 to 60 hours it takes. Then the time is Monday to Friday. Understand here, Monday to Friday at 8 a.m. IST. The class will be Monday to Friday at 8 a.m. IST, and the class will go for maximum 1 hour. Maximum. I never cross 1 hour, so it may go with something like 50 minutes, 55 minutes, 58 minutes, like that, but I never cross 1 hour. Okay, so you can plan accordingly. This one. So initial days 1 or 2 days, we'll be going with less time, like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, like that. But after that, the class will go near to 1 hour. Okay, and for US or Canada, it is Sunday to Thursday. For US or Canada, Sunday to Thursday. Please take care of your time zone. So whatever the time you have joined today, no, that time only you can use. Yeah. Please use the same GoToMeeting link till end of course. Till end of course. Okay, same GoTo link. It's a permanent link for us till end of course. Okay, it's a permanent link. Any changes, we'll let you know. If there is any change in the link, we'll inform. If I'm not informing anything, means you can use the same link to join till the end of the course. Okay. The class is getting recorded. Class is getting recording. Recordings will be shared to you after the class. Shared to you within 2 hours. In 2 hours after the class. It's a regular practice. It's a regular practice for us. So attendance is mandatory. The attendance is mandatory. If you miss continuous 3 classes, the recordings will not be shared to you. Okay? If you miss continuous 3 classes without intimation, some people may miss, sometimes we may miss the classes, okay, due to some reasons without intimation, okay, then the recordings will not be shared to you. But don't make a practice like I'm informing, share the recordings. That is not allowed. I'll be confirming with the respective person, like you need to attend these classes. Okay, compulsory. Okay, it's mandatory. Then only you can learn the topics here. So if you miss continuous 3 classes without any intimation, then the recordings will not be shared to you. You will be stopping the classes to you. Okay, so just try to manage this. Very, very important. Okay. So this is from my end. Let me stop.